Today we are pitting the Dyson Multifloor 2 against the Shark DuoClean Powered Liftaway Speed NV800 series. I chose this matchup because these two vacuums are both trying to give the consumer a full-sized upright that is lightweight and easy to maneuver. For example, the Shark is the lightest powered DuoClean upright that Shark offers, and the Dyson Multifloor 2 is the lightest full-size Dyson currently offers. Round 1 will be specs, round 2 is features, round 3 attachments. Round 4 is reviews, where I will search a ton of online reviews and look for any red flags from consumers. Let's get started with specs. Price. The Dyson lists for $399 but is $299 on Amazon. The Shark lists for $329 but sells for $299 on Amazon. Links below. Since they're basically the same price, no points awarded here. The Dyson has a 5-year limited warranty, and the Shark has a 7-year limited warranty for this model, so a point for the Shark. Filtration. Both the Dyson Multifloor 2 and the Shark NV801 have whole machine HEPA filtration at about 0.3 microns, and there's no real difference here, so this is a push, no points awarded. The Dyson weighs in at 15.6 pounds and the Shark at 14.5 pounds. Really only a pound difference, but just a little matters with vacuums, so a point for the Shark. The Dyson gets its first point with dust bin volume at 0.42 gallons, as opposed to the Shark's 0.29 gallons. The Dyson gets another quick point for cord length at 31 feet to the Shark's 30 feet. Just a foot difference, but a point all the same. Suction is hard to measure since both of these units measure it differently, but the Dyson has 245 air watts of suction, which is second only to the Dyson Ball Animal 2, so it's a lot of suction power, which is typical of Dysons. The Shark has a ton of suction as well, and reviewers are very pleased with the suction, but we don't have the numbers to compare it to the 245 air watts of the Dyson. I think it's safe to say that it's not quite as powerful as the Dyson with regard to suction, so another point for the Dyson. So with the Dyson leading by just 1 point, we'll move on to round 2, features. The Shark is really feature rich with things like a lot of bright LED lights on the floor nozzle, which is more handy than you might think. It also has DuoClean technology, which is basically 2 brush rolls, a soft one up front and a standard one, that allows for vacuums to pick up both very large and very small bits of debris. It's a new feature, but the consensus with reviewers is that it's a huge plus and that it's here to stay. It also has the ability to convert to lift-away mode, so you can easily vacuum under beds and other hard-to-reach places. And although both vacuums can use attachments on the hose, the Shark's handle makes it easy to convert to a great handheld vacuum. Another feature on the Shark that we'll see is a huge advantage over the Dyson is its ability to change to thick carpet mode, which reduces the suction for shag carpets or other light rugs. The final feature for the Shark is the powered lift-away feature, meaning that when it is in lift-away mode, the brush roll motor still runs, as opposed to just being powered by suction, so you can get a lot of power for those hard-to-reach places. The Dyson features include a self-adjusting cleaner head, which automatically adjusts to the floor level in order to provide the maximum amount of suction. It also has a really long hose length at about 14 feet. The final feature for the Dyson is hygienic bin emptying, though I'm not sure how much difference this is from the Shark, which also has a button to empty the bin without getting anything on your hands. So I'm going to call this one a push. Finally, I should mention that both the Dyson and Shark have advanced swivel steering for getting to really tough places, so again, we'll push on this feature. Round 3, attachments. The Dyson includes a combo tool and a stair tool, and the Shark has different versions like the 800, the 801, the 803, and they're different because of the attachment set, but the most stripped down has the following: an under appliance wand, a pet power brush, the pet multi-tool, and the duster crevice tool. Neither vacuum includes any of their best attachments here, but the suction-powered pet power brush from Shark is a little cooler than the Dyson options, and there are a couple extra tools, so we'll have to give this round to the Shark. The last round is reviews. The Dyson has a 4.0 and the Shark has a 4.5 out of 5 on Amazon. As far as consistent negative comments in the reviews, we'll start with the Shark. People mentioned that the cleaner head is narrow, and this was odd because there were also a lot of people that liked the narrower head because it was able to get into far more places than a wider head would. Some mentioned that the vacuum body has a high center of gravity. They mentioned that the power button is on the vacuum and not on the handle. And finally, that the hose is a little short. Moving on to the Dyson. The most negative comments about the Dyson are about the suction, ironically. The consensus seemed to be that it was simply not workable for longer, thicker carpets. Also that it got caught up on a lot of rugs that were lighter. Related to this is that there's no suction release valve. Sometimes people said that they had to dig out debris from the canister, that is, that it didn't empty it completely sometimes. Also, that the low cleaner head struggles with larger debris. Basically, reviewers stated that the head was fine for carpets, but with larger debris on hardwood floors, the low head kind of pushed the debris around. Again, this one is hard to score, but just based on the actual Amazon review score, 4 to 4.5, we need to give this one to the Shark. So the Shark wins the battle. Links in the description to the official Amazon listings for both vacuums, and be sure to subscribe for more vacuum versus videos.